Chad Roy here. We got gold in New Hampshire. A lot of people like the California gold rush. Well, this is New Hampshire gold rush. We own 7 acres along the Wild Ammonoosuc River, Route 112, or known as the Kangamegas Highway in northern New Hampshire. And this is a video to show you how much gold is here. We've owned this property for a few years, but last night we had this huge storm. You can see that the waters are raging still, but it was up over our head. I knew this had gold on this wash up, which is a traditional turn, about 8 inches to 12 inches down. But I know it just redeposited a ton of gold on top of it because this is the pay streak right here, and I want to show you why. And Californians, you're going to be jealous. Once again, Chad Roy, I'm going to put this on YouTube. You can see here, we got some really red rocks, a lot of iron in here. This is a hole that I'm classifying a little bit of stuff to show you guys this is raw material, day after the flood, and you won't believe the gold that I know is here. You'll see. I did not salt anything. This is 100% true. The red rock over there. So Dylan here, my apprentice. Say hi, Dylan. So he's going to be our shaker for the classifier. We'll put a couple more shovels in here, and then we're going to go and go ahead and pan it and see what we get. Go ahead, Dylan. Yep. So you notice this. This is good stuff to see. Brown material. Well, I'm only going to do that little hole right there, okay? So this is probably equivalent to 1 square feet of material. And I know before this storm, right here I popped a hole. We were 8 feet down, you know, with that riverbed. Punched in here, but it all filled back in. So let's go see what it filled back in with. I already know what it, we'll go check it out. I'm gonna pan it back into a pan. I'm gonna do it fast, and that's the best way not to lose gold. You want to repan it, pan it back into something like a pan or a big pan. Once again, I'm going to be doing this about 10 times faster than you normally would pan it, but the technique is the same, okay? Always keep your sand underwater. I never like to swirl it. I always like to shake it. Back and forth. Underwater. And then I creep the pan forward until it starts to go out, and then I wash it out like that. 3 times. 4 times. I make sure I watch for any specks of gold. You know when Parker Snobble does his test pits, goes up on the bank, takes some, finds some really tiny flower stuff, pretty excited for moving material. I hope we find more than that. A lot of people don't realize that New Hampshire's rich in gold. I just know exactly where it is from study. I know, I said I was going to pan it back into the pan. Now I'm getting closer, I will. You see how that's getting nice and dark? Hard with the sun, but those are the heaviest, the iron pyrite and the garnets. We got some storite crystals in there. I just want you to zoom in here. You're getting close, go ahead and check it for gold. Once again, like I said, this is a lot faster than I would recommend anybody starting off doing it. Alright, I'm seeing a little color in there. So I'm going to check it now at this point. I'm going to bring it up here. I usually go down further than this, but I don't want the video to be 25 minutes. So I'm going to do what they call the minor swirl. Now I'm pulling those sands down. Look at all those garnets. Can you see all those garnets in there, guys? I see some color. You guys see that? Oh man. stop for a second. You guys see all that color in there? That's little. I'm gonna spread this out. Oh, smokes. So this is this minor swirl. Not a real swirl, just up and back. I have to do this a couple times, but I'm gonna push some of this back up here. Make sure you don't have any oils on your fingers if you're touching. Can you see that, guys? How's that for a test pan? All this, 7 acres, almost 3,000 feet of river frontage. Anywhere I go on here, every handful has gold. All the way up through, all the way to Lincoln. So for you guys that want to find good gold, look us up on YouTube or just send us a message or something. But look at that, that's spectacular. That's probably a 1/4 gram of gold in 1 square foot.